MF and gang, what's good? Just want to come on here briefly, man. Talk about something that I thought that was a little bit concerning. You feel me? And that is how Spence was walking around. Let me straighten it up. Errol Spence Jr. How he was extremely grumpy. Did y'all see that, or is it just me? Am I just reading too much into it? Like he was walking around like he ain't coming off a stoppage. And usually when somebody say that, they will automatically know, okay, yeah, he had a good fight, he went in and got the job done. But no, he coming off of being stopped. But it just seems like his attitude was all messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like dude was on some other type of time. Real talk. It seemed like he was agitated for no freaking reason. You feel me? Like it didn't make sense. Like when he ran into the situation with Elijah Pierce and Stephen Fulton, that was none of his business. He should have just kept it moving. But being that he's a grumpy old fighter right now, trying to prove to the people that he got to hype himself up before he's stepping there with Sebastian Fundora. I mean, you ain't fooling nobody because you've been giving off those retirement vibes, like you're ready to go bungee jumping into retirement. And when that's out there like that, being that you put it out there, why you need to go up here and all of a sudden act like you got an attitude? Your fans not gonna like that because they have an attitude also. You don't need for both of y'all to have an attitude. Your fans got attitude, you got an attitude. Like what y'all mad at? I can understand why your fans are mad because they chose you. You know what I'm saying? They was on the wrong side of things, so they mad because they chose you. I can get it. You know what I'm saying? And then also they mad because you haven't acknowledged who they are. They're your fans. They're the aerosexual. You haven't acknowledged them, bro. And all I'm saying, you need to do better. You have not acknowledged them to a point where they felt they put in the time and effort and gave you the support that they thought you needed to go in there and get that victory, and it just didn't work out. Now you reappear as the promoter, and it seems like your attitude was, you walking around with Yellow Beezy like y'all, it was just the way it used to be when you was talking shit. Like when you was undefeated, when you had the straps rather. It just seems like you had this bravado for no reason. If you say you were the big fish, freaking man down, truth, boogeyman, you wouldn't have to go through this process of trying to reinvent yourself. All you had to do was win last year. All you had to do was win. All you had to do was go the distance. You know what I'm saying? That's all you had to do, EJ, is go the distance. Then if you would have lost going the distance, then it would have been a lot better. That's all you had to do was pretty much go the distance with Bud Crawford, and then you could have walked around the damn casino like you running shit. But you was walking around there like you was like you about to put out a diss track with Crawford. You acting like you was Kendrick Lamar, and you goddamn won the battle between you and Drake. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? Like, you got a tough fight coming up, man. You was telling people it's about Frank. Well, nigga, you knew it was about everything else. You knew you and Tank was cool. You knew when you said that he ain't fought nobody, you didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? You knew what was imminent. You knew your boy was going to get put to sleep, put to bed. Night, we'll leave the light on for you. Night, we'll leave the light on for you. No worries. But I didn't understand that, people, how he just walking around there like he want to get that negative attention. I guess that's what we at in life, bro. It's just negative, bro. Like, in order for you to get some type of attention, it's not to say that you're much more known than the average. People know you more than they know us. But then you walking around trying to act like you got your swag back. I saw you with your lady. You know what I'm saying? She was looking easy on the eyes. I can say that about his lady. They ain't married. I mean, his lady was looking easy on the eyes. You know what I'm saying? She was dressed appropriate. I respect that. She had a skirt, blouse. Yeah. Respectfully, you know? But I didn't quite get why Spence was walking around there like, what's the old adage that they used to use? You had a chip on his shoulder. Why? If you want any chips, all you got to do is call up Omaha, Nebraska and say, hey, man, I just got a little bit of some, you know, short combo for you. Is there any way I can tempt loan those chips that you knocked off my shoulder last year, July 20? Do you still have some of them? Do you put them in your safe? Can I just get one? I say about give me enough pieces. I say I need a chip on my shoulder going in here against the order. Do you have one that's about 6 foot tall? Hey, champ. Hello? You still there, bro? Champ, who laughing? Hey, man, tell this thing about your kids, man. I'm talking to you bud. Come on, man. Do you have enough chip? You know what I'm saying? I need one to build up 6 feet. I'm fighting Sebastian Fundora towering in front of. I need something. You know what I'm saying? So I can build up my shoulder strength. Because, you know, I'm gonna have to use that when I'm punching upward. Like, why would you have an attitude, big dog? What you got to be mad at? The fans didn't do shit to you. Crawford fans didn't do shit to you. I like what you said about, you know, having Crawford's back about fighting Canelo. Cool. But the way you was acting, you was just acting all snobbish. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was acting. Spence was in there acting like he wasn't acting brand new. He was acting in a way that he wants to consider himself to be brand new. He's trying to build up the brand, you know what I'm saying, to a new phase in his boxing career on the back end. Nigga, you saying this is gonna be your last fight. You should have been in there on your best behavior. You and DJ ain't speaking to each other. I mean, that's who your pops brought to you, bro. You can't stop communications with somebody you was with that long. And you left your fighter to train with him? Damn. You left your fighter, your only fighter. And then he get up there and Frank is just listening. Yeah, I like to think, you know, the people, you know, when the round came in, I saw them. I heard them ring the bell, you know, to bring in the 8th round. I do remember that, but I would tell you like this, straight up, I don't remember anything else. And don't worry about what I'm looking at. I'm looking at y'all. I'm just trying to clear my head. Them cobwebs are goddamn thick. Trying to clear my head. I mean, if it was any time where Frank Martin should have wore shades with his sleeveless pink nicotine patch wearing vest that he had on, you know, acting like it was supposed to be a part of the one of the Lone Ranger series back in the day. He thought he was gonna freaking ride in on a horse, ride out in that bitch. I don't know. But all that Mr. T energy I was getting with a Western vibe, that ain't it, shawty. That ain't it. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That shit wasn't it, bro. That shit wasn't it. It wasn't it. It wasn't it, man. I'm gonna tell you like this, Frank. Don't you ever wear that shit again. And whoever suggested you wear that, they set you up to not look good post-fight conference. Like what? Who suggested that? Was it Things of the Ring? Did they tell you they was gonna be there and wear that pink, and you was doing that for the women? Shit, in order for you to really win over the women with pink on, man, you gotta walk up out of the victorious, shawty. You know. But back to your promoter. Do y'all think Spence? Shout out to Gumbo, man. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Do y'all think that Errol Spence should have another fighter on his roster? Huh? Do y'all believe that that's a smart move for him to have another fighter on his roster? Just let me know what you're thinking. For real. What y'all think? Shout out to Mike in the building, man. Shout out to the News by Shaw News, man. You know, Team Tucker official in the building. Hottest in the game. What's good with it, bro? Hey, to the wrenches. Hey, do me a favor right quick. Can you get Aren't You Emotional up out of here? You know, I don't have time for babysitting today. Can you get Aren't You Emotional up out of here? I mean, I just don't have time to be babysitting little kids that's on summer break creating all these fake accounts. You know what I'm saying? And parents, get your freaking bum ass kids and put them in goddamn summer camp or something. Put them in summer Christian school or something. Because they look like they got too much time on their hand trying to be boxing fans. And that shit ain't gonna work out, homie. It's not gonna work out. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Have them clean up the house or something, back on the floors. They probably don't even know who Errol Spence is, and they're up here trying to troll. You know what I'm saying? Today ain't the day for you to start being a boxing fan on my live. Shout out to Chastity in the building. Salute to you, Queen. I see you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jahad Tucker, Team Tucker. Shout out to you. But what y'all think? You know what I'm saying? Can y'all hit the like button? Because I had like 20 people in here, and my likes just don't add up to the people that's watching me. I don't know why that's so hard, bro. Like, damn. You taking the time to listen. All it takes is like, you don't even have to fully extend your shit. You don't even have to fully extend it, bro. You know, but back to EJ. EJ took a picture with Tank Davis after the fight. I just want to see the ticket. I want to see who you betted on. I want to see your ticket. Because you showed your ticket when you reappeared in Vegas for the Sebastian Fundora and Tim Tszyu fight. I want to see. I got to get in contact with some of my people up there in Vegas and see that Errol Spence Jr., he probably didn't put it in on his name. I want to know that he placed a bet on Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? I wanted that you place a bet on your own fighter to lose. That's what I want to know that, man. You know what I'm saying? But either way it goes, don't feel too bad about him taking a picture with Gervonta Davis, because hey, it was bound to happen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's funny how the people was thinking that shit was gonna go the 12-round distance. Hey, I feel you, bro. You know, Frank ain't came nowhere close to fighting somebody the caliber of Tank with that ammunition in his hands. And you know, just because we've seen Charlo Canelo all over again, they actually thought this man was gonna be able to run all night. Just because Tank, he feels out his opponent and play around a little bit, you know, kind of taste and see how much power, sting, how spicy it is, you know, and then he go to work. Damn. I don't know, man. You know, boxing fans are funny at sometimes. Like, Y'all look at physiques and muscle. Y'all like, man, Frank, I'm telling you, you get people that's out here that want to go against the grain just for fun, on purpose. They want to go against the grain. They want to say, oh man, some guy, I don't know if Shaw News will know who this guy. Some guy said that it was gonna be an upset or something. Frank was gonna get the knockout or something like that, or Tank was gonna get. I don't know. He was way off as always. You know what I'm saying? He was way off as always. He was like, a shocker. You know what I'm saying? So and so get knocked out. A lot of people was going for the shocker. They thought Frank was gonna stop Javante. And I'll tell you, man, goddamn, if they only just sold alcohol and the drugs on the weekend. Man, they should have that shit accessible during the week, man. Too many people just be, man, they be on it too much, man. But back to EJ. Hey, man, we wish EJ nothing but the best heading into this fight. I want to say it's gonna be his last fight, his retirement. I always put this disclaimer out there about the orders. I truly don't know if Sebastian Fundora is going to get the orders and then move up to 160. Because truth be told, he's a unified champion at 154. He is. There's nothing going on. Nothing going on at 160. We just saw the much anticipated, much awaited pending Carlos Adames go in there. And we're like, huh? I thought this dude... he's supposed to go in there just dominating and all this other shit that they was talking. No. I think, Sebastian Fundora is on his way out to 160. I'm serious. He was the WBC and the WBO champion. That ain't going away. Why stay there? Why stay there just because you put a Spence on your resume? Why? And Spence debut at 154. I just don't want to know. I want to know he gonna get a little extra cheese, a little extra bread on the loaf, and I wonder if Sebastian Fundora is gonna take the orders to set up Crawford Spence too, because you know how big of a fight that's gonna be. If Spence can go in there and defeat Sebastian Fundora, then his credibility is gonna elevate just a little bit more. It's not going to be where it was before he stepped in there with Crawford, but it's going to elevate a little bit more to draw the fans in and say, you know what, maybe 154 was the problem. If it was at 154, he would have beat Crawford. Maybe that's what it needs, because these fans are goddamn, man, some of them can be dumb as a rock. I'm serious, dumb as a rock, bro. They'll sit up there and say, hey, man, it was 154. You see he did with Sebastian? Come on, man. If he can be the guy that tall, Black Crawford, he don't have a chance. That's what they're going to say, bro. That's what they're going to say, man. Real talk. Seriously. Errol Spence beat Sebastian Fundora. It's going to set up a freaking rematch. And the people... the aerosexuals are gonna come crawling back out the sewer systems, and you ain't gonna be able to recognize them at first because they got that dried up soot. They've been down there since last year, so you talking about several months. You talking about it's gonna be over a year. They're gonna start coming back above ground. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say, I think this is our call. This is our sign to come back. Let's rally up, y'all. Let's return back to prominence. It's time. We need to support EJ. It's time. It's not gonna work, heterosexual. Don't do it. I know they want to find some reason to come back and freaking support EJ. But unless Sebastian Fundora take the orders, there's no way he's gonna win, bro. Not the Sebastian Fundora that was using the jab the way he was against Zoo. Spence ain't gonna be able to do anything with that. You know, you're stubborn, bro. You don't want to change your ways. You're too stubborn. So you're gonna sit up here and you're gonna fight the way you want to fight, the fight that you know. And every time I mention the aerosexual, I don't know why the numbers drop off. It's not like it's the first time y'all done heard me mention aerosexual, bro. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all got attitudes too? That's what I'm talking about. EJ mad and all grumpy the entire fight week. I mentioned aerosexual, then the aerosexuals that was watching me, they get mad and throw temper tantrums and close down their PC. You know what I'm saying? Change my life and go look at somebody else. Why? Why are y'all so mad and angry? Your fighter has returned. He's back in attendance, okay? Damn. You know, he's back. Y'all should be elated, man. What's wrong with y'all? There should be some cheerfulness going on. This is what I'm gonna do, real talk. I know I talk a lot of shit about you. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get with my colleagues, see you know, see what his fee is, his consultation fee, and I'm gonna find a way to try to get in contact with Errol Spence or somebody close to him, and I'm just gonna ask him one favor. I have never asked EJ a favor ever, but he should know who I am by now. I'm gonna just say, EJ, can you do me this one favor? Can you please do a live stream and just open it up for you to have a dialogue with your fans, courtesy of WCS. You can just put me at the end, credit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, my colleague Shaw News. I mean, you know, we got to give credit to the damn plug. So maybe if Shaw News has a freaking affordable consultation fee, I can get in contact with somebody that's over there on his team, and all I want him to do is just go live and just really interact with those individuals that supported him on the 28th. I want it to be like old times. I do. I want it to be like old times. When y'all had that vigor in you, that drive, that moto. I just wanted to be from the 28 on back. I want y'all to reset and just basically come back in strong and say, hey, Spence is this, Spence is that. Spence. I want the all aerosexuals back. Not the broken, fragmented, torn down, you know what I'm saying, destroyed, disabled. Hey man, y'all hold it down. Peace.